Hey guys, Battlebull here, and today I am bringing you the Battlebull Crosshair gaming chair. Finally, I feel I can talk about this fantastic chair. Yes, spoilers ahead, this is a great chair compared to the previous one, which you can have a look here, which was the older model, and I would say the first test of waters that the company might do just to see if there is a market for a gaming chair like this one. Because friends, this is it. This is the best chair I have ever used, and I'll tell you why. First of all, it feels really nice. It is fake leather, but it is the best fake leather I have ever seen. It doesn't feel cheap, and in fact, it is quite expensive, so it shouldn't at $329 from PLE in Australia. The other thing that comes with it is a very nice crosshatch design going across here and there, and the stitching is done really well, which is one of the first things you will notice if you ever have a look at it at the shops. The second thing you will notice is this very odd sort of belt-like feature going down the center. I'm not sure if that's just for looks, but I feel it gives it a little bit of strength in the middle, where sometimes if you sit down you might be pulling it apart with your legs, or if you're getting up, you might scratch it with the pants. They have these, sharp ones if you've got jeans. The other thing it has is, like the other one, a nice backrest pillow. This comes in handy, but I find it slides down too easily after moving around a lot. So I would think of a better implementation of this, but again, everybody can adjust it to the size they want. And obviously this little pillow on the back, which is really nice because you can actually probably fill it with a bit more fur, or fill in there to make it more fluffy, or even remove some if you find it too large, which is actually what I did, because when I had my headphones on, the back of the headphones had the jack to move it all, the volume up and down, and it was actually tagging on this and kept, moving every time I moved my head just that little bit. So I did take out a few just to make it a little bit smaller, and works a treat. And obviously it's not actually stuck on, you can take it off with this sort of stretchy material here, but I have left it on. Now, the complaint that I had before with the old chair was these armrests. This time around they have gone for a wider, a bit softer too, but flat armrest, which is much nicer than the previous one, because the other one had weird edging when you put your armrest on it. If you didn't have the right size arm or elbow, it just didn't feel right. The other thing they did is really fix my pet peeve with this damn chair. The previous one is the very extremely wobbly armrests. They were terrible, and I made a video about how to fix that right here if you want to have a look if you have the previous chair. But if you are choosing between this one and this one, the one thing I would say is have a seat down at a shop in one and see the wobble. If you see it, you will understand why I would go to this chair every time. Now they've obviously still added the height adjust, which is cool. Very nice. It can stop a few more spaces below, which the other one only had about 2 to 3 levels. This one has a few more. The bottom bit feels more solid, and actually it feels a lot thicker. The other thing I found with this chair, and the same with the other one, is the fact that this gets to be twisted around left and right. To be honest, I don't understand why this feature is here until I used it for a longer period of time. Especially when I swing around and quickly jump out of my chair, I found that my side would actually nip at it and bend it out. So this is probably a preventive measure so you won't break your armrest in case you get out of the chair weirdly, or not from the front or to the side. The other problem with the other chair was that it would move just when you had your armrest on it. It would flick back and forth. With this one, it does not. And your arm feels very nice on it. It's almost a rubbery, not very soft. I would say if there was a soft, medium, and hard, this is a hard type of rubber. If you press it, it feels like a basketball without the little nipples, or whatever you want to call them. Very smooth. Now overall, this chair fits my size a lot better. The other one, I found that the corners here were dug into my thighs and really give me a bit of pain after a while. Now with this chair, I can sit down with no issues at all, and the sides do not poke in. Especially the fact that the leather is so plushy on those sides, you can't really feel the bare metal like you could on the other one. So, to sum up, it is an experience in itself to sit in this chair. The first time I got into it, I said, wow, this feels solid just as a build structure. It feels plushy enough without feeling like you're sinking. And it was very comfortable. With the other chair, it took me about a week to actually get used to it and, you know, get used to the pain of it. And I just thought to myself, it's a nice chair, I'll deal with it. With this one, however, I got in the first day and had no pains, no aches, and I felt extremely comfortable. Now, unless you're much bigger than this, I think this will do most people, most sizes. Even if you're a bit smaller, I think it'll be fine. If you are a bit lighter and smaller, the other chair might actually do you a little bit better. But this, I feel, will last a lot longer. I have found that the older chair has already scuff marks from my jeans. Unfortunately, you can't really do much because that's wear and tear. But this one has been extremely, really rugged. And I have found that even when wearing jeans, because I did test it, I wore as many jeans as I could on this. Every time I'm sitting on it, it did not scratch and it did not cut. So, guys, the Battlebull Crosshair, here it is in all its glory. It is a fantastic chair that comes at a price, unfortunately, but if you have been buying crappy chairs at 50 bucks a pop every couple of months, if you invest in this, I'm sure it'll last longer than a year. Now, catch you later, guys, for another review on my channel. Subscribe if you like it, give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down, let me know why, and I'll catch you later.